Hello, hello. Happy, hold on. Happy Juneteenth, happy Friday. It feels so much like a Saturday. What's up, y'all? Good evening, you, and you. Welcome to the Grabowski channel. Yeah. All right, so y'all, we got some ribs. Y'all see the steam? I went over to my auntie's house. I just cooked me some hot rice because I wanted some rice. It's sticky too. It's jasmine rice. I ain't put no butter on it. I just didn't need that. And it's the ribs. Look at those beautiful ribs that my auntie cooked. Y'all want to see it closer up? Let's pick it up because it's hot and smoky. Oh. Matter of fact, thank you.
Why you didn't put my food back in the
in the microwave? I forgot. Can you give me a paper towel?
Your paper towel was over there.
This mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You got mine?
It got, no, it's not. Because it's got a blue cleanser on it.
And then you cut my fork.
No, your fork right there is behind your container. I ain't got your fork. See it? Can you get me a clean paper towel? Hello, guys. What y'all doing today? Hello, hello. Who's in the building? Thank you. There's another soda over there if you want it. Okay. All right. What's up, Benny White? Hey, girl. Happy Juneteenth, girl. What did you do today? I want me some rice so bad. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put, honey, for the love of horror, girl, my auntie made these ribs. Let me show y'all one more time, because, baby, it's hot. But I just added some sweet baby rays to it. But it didn't need it. She made her own barbecue sauce. And it's just the rib is just fantastic. Matter of fact, it's still smoking. Y'all see it? There you go. See it better. Let's do a thumbnail for the live. Okay. Let's take a bite. It's tender too. Emily said that was delicious. What's up, Peter? This rice so hot and steamy. It's jasmine rice too, y'all. You had an edible for dessert? I cooked some rice. It's not a chicken wing, it's a rib. It's hot too. So I add some baby rays to it and some crushed red pepper. You stayed at home today? Are you doing anything tomorrow? We had so many Juneteenth events going on all over the city today. It rained this morning, but the weather turned out beautiful. This rice is good. What brand of rice do y'all use? Not that you know of.
What's the dollar?
It's fine. Success rice. Okay. Is that like an instant rice? So good. My aunt cooked so much food. She sent 4 plates back to my house. There you go, Sage. You're welcome.
You're supposed to eat gold.
Huh?
You're supposed to eat gold.
What?
You crash like this or what?
Why?
And you don't.
What's wrong with them?
You're supposed to. Period.
What's up, Eric Powell? How you doing? That rice is hot. It's still steaming. I'm doing good. I got to talk to y'all a little bit about what I heard about Camello's case. You know, a lot of people loving the summer. I'm eating pork rib and rice. I was having a conversation today. That's a lot of fat right there. And the young lady was telling me about Camello's mom and the family and the money that was taken up for his case. And how the mom chose a inexpensive attorney so that they can pocket more of the money. And I was like, oh my God. Oprah, is that you? That's funny. I don't know why y'all call me Oprah. Yep. What's up, Ron? Hey, Jordan. I'm eating ribs. Y'all getting ready for pork chops? Mm-hmm. That was good. Um, and I was thinking, I said, oh my God, I hope that's not true. But all parents are not good parents. And people do funny things when it comes to money. Um, hold on. Charleston White, basically, his grievance with Camello's dad. He had an issue with Camello's dad, and this lady was talking to me today, excuse me, about Camello's mama. I tell you, it just said, y'all want another piece of this rib? Can y'all see it good? There it is. It's so good. It's so good. What's up, Rick Rising in the building? Mm-hmm. Yeah, me. Mmm. She was also saying that they chose the wrong type of attorney. And I asked her, I said, well, maybe the mama didn't know. And she said, yes, the fuck she did. She was trying to keep that money. I said, oh my God. How can that be the case? Why would you be thinking about profiting and keeping a large percentage of the money that was donated for your son in his case for your own selfish reasons if she did that? I don't know if she did it, but it's possible. Where did you like the rib?
Hmm? Right.
It's good and tender, honey. I better not finish all that rice. I better not do that. Oh my God, this juice is so good. What size? I just cooked me some jasmine rice because I brought most of I brought most of my dinner home from my aunt's house because we were grilling. Well, she was grilling outside, and we were sitting outside talking, and it was just a beautiful day. And I was telling her, I said, just lately, like I just want to be around black people. Like I'm around black people anyway, but just right now, my love for black people has grown so much because we've been going through so much of what do you call it? A devalue. We've been really devalued by people. Rick Rising said yes. We've been going through such a devaluing, and when Michelle Obama spoke so beautifully and so graciously, we all feel so good. It's amazing the power of words and energy. And we were all today loving on each other everywhere. And so it's been a beautiful day. Wonderful day. I guess I'll save this piece for later. Wonderful day. Beautiful day. I love Michelle. I love Barack. I love it. And I myself try to do that. I try to do that. Because words are powerful. You know what I mean? Words are so powerful. You can either choose to release beautiful, edifying words, words of power, courageous words. What's up, Jerry? Or you could just use your corrupt brain to release awful words. You know what I'm saying? But Michelle Obama, um, she's so full of goodness. Y'all, we gonna eat this later because it's so good. I just want to save it. She's so full of goodness, love, and ethnic. What am I trying to say? Ethics, morals, and values. She's so good. She's so educated. She's so thoughtful. She's so powerful. I'm like, oh my God, girl. Baby, you gave us life. She gave us life. I'm telling you. It was so beautiful. What's up, Charlotte Smith? Hello. She gave us life. And her beautiful daughters. Ooh. Woo. That was so good. What's up, Drew Moss 7449? How you doing today? You Cloud, you want to take me out for lunch or take me out on a date? What's up? I'm in love. Obama had class, yes. I am so in love with the Obamas and their daughters. What's up, Levi? I'm so in love with the Obamas and their daughters. You know what I'm saying? I'm so feeling you, beautiful. Thank you, Drew Moss. Aren't you the sweetest thing? Y'all do me a favor and hit the like button. Hit the like. What Mr. Let Go said, hit the like button. I love his song. Hey, hit the like button. Y'all know Mr. Let Go. He is so crazy. Mr. Let Go is crazy. I like Mr. Let Go, but then, but then I don't. I do, but I don't. I'm eating pork rib and jasmine white rice. I had two ribs and went over to my aunt's house, and she cooked so beautiful. Oh my God. It was so much food. I brought 4 plates home, and me and bruh done had a good time with this food. You know what I'm saying? But it's the Obamas for me. It's the Obamas for me. It's the Obamas for me. And I think his daughters are adults. They are beautiful. Um, they are tall. They are beautiful, just like their mommy. One looks a lot like him. The other one looks a lot like her. They're giving legs for days. I wish I had legs like that, y'all. I don't have long legs. I'm a shorty. I'm only 5'2". Drew, you can have a plate. You know what I'm saying? You can have a plate. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful long legs, but mine's short. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cutesy though. It's the facial features for me. When it comes to the Grabowski. But they pretty. They cutesy, both of them. One of them face is more slim. The other one face is more round. They both giving body yachty like their mama. Their mama got body yachty too. Thank you, Drew Mars. Their mama body yachty too. You know what I'm saying? I got to adjust my wig, y'all. Excuse me, because y'all know this a wig. This ain't my hair. Y'all know this ain't my hair. But anyway, their mama body yachty too. She got legs for days too. I guess Obama like legs, honey. Like if you ain't got long legs, you ain't his type, baby. Because his wife, baby, I didn't even look, y'all. Seriously, on a serious note, I didn't realize she was that damn tall because she and Bush was standing right beside each other, and they were cheek to cheek. Bush loved himself from damn Michelle. That's his motherfucking girl. You understand? Bush said, fuck that, what you talking about? Me and Michelle like this. That's what Bush said. Shit. Michelle probably cook him a pie and a cake or something. They were cheek to cheek. Oh my God. And they the same damn height. I said, wait a damn minute. Bush is tall. Bush is tall too. Did y'all know Bush was tall like that? He tall. Cause the damn Obamas is tall, baby. The childrens, the mama and the dad, everybody giving tall. I love it. And then Michelle got them muscles up there right there. She got muscles right there. She would kick Melania's ass. I swear Melania be doing. For real though. But Michelle is not that type. She not gonna beat Melania up, but she could. Michelle got muscles right there. You know what I'm saying? She's a beast though, for real, for real. I love their life. I love their life. She beat Melania up. I'm talking that. Melania already ain't got no melanin. Has anyone ever told you that you look like a younger Gail King? Gail is a millionaire. Has anybody ever told you that you broke? And Gail got plenty of money. Okay? Period. She got more money than your mama. Okay? But anyway, child, I love the Obamas, y'all. It is what it is. And I pray that Camello, I just pray that somebody intercede for that boy and get his damn parents out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, story time. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. This is a real damn story. So y'all shut the fuck up and listen. Shut the fuck up and listen, okay? It be given that in this chat before we kick y'all out. Moderators in the building, do your big one. Kick them out. So I know this couple and they had a son. Okay? And they were ashamed their son had gotten in some real bad legal problems. Really bad. He got on some what you call them shits that a lot of white people get on. He got on a fentanyl. That's what he got on. He got on the fentanyl. There's a lot of white people on fentanyl. But he got on the fentanyl and he robbed a store. And so his parents were preachers and they were ashamed of it. So they really did not do what was right by their son because they were so focused on their goddamn shame. Thank you, Flo. Stay in the building. Who said that to me? Who said that to me? There's mods here. There's a mod in here. They probably just quiet. Jan Leggett. Thank you, Jan Leggett. Boo. Thank you. So they were so, what's her, JMCD? They were so worried about their image. They were worried more about themselves than they were about the welfare of their son. And that's what happens sometimes when you got certain people and they so highly narcissistic. Okay? And so when people deal with shame, look, let me tell you something. When you need to get something, let's see, Michelle Obama the other day, when she made that goddamn speech, she was not shamed. Any powerful person in this world that does any powerful thing has got to deal with shame and put it in its proper place. Because we don't have time for that. So this couple, what they did, they were so worried about what people gonna say, so worried they did not do their due diligence. They did not look for the right type of attorney. They did not ask other people in the family who were criminals. What should I do about my son? They didn't do that. They went in there and prayed a little pissy ass prayer and then went to court and the court people gave their son all kinds of time. Do you see what I'm saying? They gave the son terrible sentence. That boy was a model student, never been in trouble before. He's a good kid. He got in with his relatives. They turned him on to the fentanyl. And then, it was a shit show after that point. And he did something real stupid. But if he had the right kind of parents who understood that you got to fight for your son, you can't worry about what other goddamn church people say. You can't worry about what nobody say. You got to be in the paint with your child. Fuck everybody else. Who cares what they think? Who cares? And fight for your child. So it kind of reminds me of the Camello situation. Y'all, they could have been, I don't know, but they could have been worried about getting a new car, getting a house or whatever like that. But it's just a lot. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Move this damn thing. This thing be in the damn way. They could have been worried about that. Okay? Because you can't bully people. Somebody might kill you. Hello? What happens when we're watching the movies on television? Excuse me, did anybody hear that? What happens when we're watching the movies on television? You know what I'm saying? All the people on TV, when they put their hands on people and do all kind of crazy shit to people, and then folks say, "Ooh, I'm gonna hurt you," and then they hurt them, and then we say, "Ooh, shit, that's my favorite movie." You can't bully people and expect to be all right. You can't bully people and expect to be all right. You can't bully people and expect to be all right. When you get to fighting, because you got to get somebody that's 80 pounds bigger than you off of you, and you reach for what you call that, a shoe tool, a tool for your shoe, and you just hit the person, because that's what happens when you fight. Nobody sit around and say, I'm just going to hit you one time, but you own me, suffocate me with your big ass. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's not going to just say that. Some people just going, you're going to go into fight or flight. I mean, it's science. Your logic gonna go out the window. That don't mean that you mean to unalive that person. That means that you mean to stop what's happening to you right now. Because you don't know what's going on. You didn't go there to fight the bully. The bully is doing bully shit like they always did when they broke their daddy arm. The bully is not logical. The bully is on fentanyl himself. Just like people that are on cocaine, they will hurt you. People that are on cocaine, while getting in a fight with a person that's on cocaine and you are not, you gonna get fucked up. Everybody knows that. Because they be just like the video game. Finish them. That's what the cocaine tell them to do. So I imagine the fentanyl tell you to do that too. Finish them. You can't do that. I wish I was the attorney. I wish it was, I would find in the judge's history where he was bullied and he fought, or the lawyer's history when he was bullied and he fought, or the prosecutor's history when he was bullied and he fought. You leave people alone. You keep your hands to yourself, because thou might get it fucketh up. Keep your hands to yourself is the story and the moral of the day. Stop putting your hands on people. What's up, JC in the building? Drew Mouse, you crazy. It's because he was black. So many cases of roles reversed and less sentences. Okay, Remington? We know what's up. We know what's up in the motherfucking building. Keep your Pillsbury Dough hands to yourself. Keep your Pillsbury Dough hands to yourself. As black people, that's what we train our children to do. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't put your hands on people. Keep your hands to yourself. I know y'all be watching the movies and y'all be doing the most on the motherfucking movies. Keep you. Oh God, Riverton, you dumb. Keep your mayonnaise mittens. Keep your mayonnaise mittens to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Keep them to yourself. Lesson of the day: stop putting your hands on people. Leaves people's like my hold on, y'all. Like my grandma Ree, like my grandma Ree used to say, leave people's alone with an S. The moral of the story is stop being a bully. Lots of holes in the grounds, like my mama used to say. Girl, gonna be a plenty of holes in the ground. Lots of holes in the ground for people putting their Pillsbury Dough hands or their mayonnaise mittens. Ooh, to yourself, Jesus. Stop doing it. But it's so crazy because the other Pillsbury Dough people and the mayonnaise mitten people are telling their children, go ahead on. Keep on bullying people. Because they don't care nothing about their children no way. The only thing they care about is their racism. They don't care nothing about their children. They'll send their children in the lion's den to be devoured by the lion. That boy didn't mean to unalive him. He was in what you call fight or flight. I need to get your big ass off of me. You 80 pounds bigger than me. I need to get your big ass off of me. I need to get you off of me. Was why are you bothering with me anyway? Why are you bothering with me anyway? Your mama didn't tell you to keep your hands to yourself? Hmm? Or is the fentanyl talking to you? What's up? I don't even understand why a lot of people can't get what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know the major news like Don Lemon, and even though these are mostly political stations, YouTube channels, um, hip hop, I hip, sorry, news, they haven't covered, like the people that I listen to, they haven't covered this. I don't know why they're deciding not to do it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The moral of the story is keep your hands to yourself. I'm serious. The trolls come in here, they be doing their trolling, they be doing their big one, you know, and they jump down in my chat because they think they're gonna throw me off my game or make me feel some type of way or woody woo, but it's not gonna work. I know what right is. I know how to be on the side of right. And it's right for you to keep your hands to yourself. When people fight, bad things happen sometimes. And that's why before you fight, you need to understand that before you instigate, because you could get the you could get hurt. That's the moral of that story, honey. So, moving on. It's really incredible the two systems of justice that are used for blacks in the mainstream. If I was opposite that white boy have been freed, if it was opposite, the white boy would have been freed and the stand your ground would have been the defense. I'm not even going to tell y'all what I feel like would fix all of this. What would fix the injustice? I can't I can't even speak that out loud. But I know what would fix it. And it would be fixed. Keeping up with the lady. But moving on. So somebody came down in my comment section and they said, "Ooh, Tony Gas, wait till Tony hear what you said." Oh, I don't understand that statement really. Wait until Tony Gaskins hear what I said about him, my opinion about his personality and performance on social media. Wait until he hears it. If I were Tony Gaskins, I wouldn't say a word. I wouldn't say nothing about that. Because let me just tell you, if he gets angry, that's a powerful sign. If he gets angry, that would be a whole nother red flag for me. Because it would make me feel like at some part of him that is true. Why you gonna get mad? Just say that that lady is crazy. And that is not the case. And then later down in life, when we see you slip and fall, because there was one lady in my comment section, she was like, sure, I'm a Scorpio too. And she said, I've seen what you speak on. I see it the way that you do, but I wouldn't have never said anything. She said, but as of now, he's not done anything, and I don't want to speak on his downfall or whatever. My thing is, when we see certain behavior in people, we'll just say, make it really easy. We'll just speak on young people. When we see them doing a certain type of thing, we see them keep on hanging out with those bad friends. And we done told them, you better stop hanging out with them bad friends now, because they are going to get you in trouble, because all of them stay in trouble. And it's just a matter of time that one of them days when you with them, you're gonna be in trouble too and suffer the same consequence. It's almost like that, but we grown. You know, I'm older than Tony Gaskins, and I've been through. Let me. Ooh, I just had a download. Ooh, I need my lip gloss, bruh. Please, my pocketbook right there, the green one right there, the big pocketbook green one right there. Yeah. So I'm older than Tony Gaskins, right? And he got into the church when he was 20. I got into the church when I was 18. And I came out of the church when I was 33. And now I'm 55 with a whole bunch of notches on my belt. What kind of notches, Cheryl? Life notches. Not life that I've lived through other people, life that I've lived through me, my life. Now, I know that Tony Gaskins is a man and I'm a woman, but I've always dealt with men. You know what I'm saying? And I've had quite a few. I've had quite a few. I've lived a whole lot of life, and I've done a lot of what I wanted to do. See what I'm saying? One thing that I did for the first part of my life, I had one lover, one, for 33 years. One lover, 33 years. Now, Tony Gaskin hadn't done that yet. He hadn't done that yet because he's been with his wife for he's been with his wife for 20 years. Maybe 21, something like that. I had the same lover, my boyfriend, my fiance, and then my husband. And that time span was 33 years with one dang-a-lang. One. So when I say what I say, it's a reason why I say what I say. It's not just, I'm just not pulling it out the wind. And if your fucking ass that want to talk shit to me, if you've not had at any point in your life one lover for 33 years, well, no, 23 years, then don't say nothing to me because you don't know what I'm talking about. If you've been shaking that dang-a-lang here and there, then shut the fuck up because you don't know what you're talking about, okay? Now, everybody can't conversate with me because you just not able. Because first of all, you ain't been there, done that. Now, when you've been with one person for a long, long time, you get tired. Don't mean that you don't love the person. It doesn't mean that. But there is a certain type of chemical reaction that goes on in the body from a new lover. Now he knows what that feels like because he used to be a whoremonger. So he knows what it's like, new coochie. And so when he said that the devil tempts him, that's not the devil tempting him. That's the remembrance of new coochie. And I feel bad for him too. I do. Because he don't realize that we see him. I do. There's a lot of people that do, honey. Whether they speak on it or not, because I mean, I don't never release no words feeling like I'm on an island by myself. Mm-mm. I ain't the only one that see that. What's up, Josie? Hey, girl. Honey, they feel some type of way. Say, wait till Tony Gaskins hear this. And you know what? This is a thing about people. A lot of people idolize him because they know that he's been with one woman for a long time and they know the fuck they can't do it. But see, I ain't one of them kind of people because I done what he did. I done been there, done that already. I know what that's like. See, a lot of people can't speak on it because they ain't never had no one lover for an extensive amount of time. They can't speak on that. But I can. See what I'm saying? I can. He tired of that woman. Now, I tell you what though, I don't know what he gonna do about it. Yeah, Tony is a even though, but this is Joseph. Tony don't think so, sugar. Tony don't think that he's a regular human, and I don't know exactly like why. You know, there is a couple here. There's a pastor and his wife here in Raleigh, North Carolina. What's the name of that church, y'all? It's a real famous church. What's the name of that church? It's here in Raleigh, and it's one of the biggest churches, and it's a black pastor and his wife, and they've been together ever since they were young. His name is World Overcomers, and his name is Andy. His first name is Andy Tony Gaskins. So his name is Andy. Y'all can look it up on y'all devices. World Overcomers, and his name is Andy. Let me tell you, he remind me so much of Tony Gaskins because Andy he's handsome, he's charming, he's funny, and a lot of people like him. He has a big ministry. Tony Gaskins is a life coach. I don't know if he's a preacher or not. I think he might be a preacher too. But anyway, so Pastor Andy has this massive following and everything, and everybody knew him to be a straight up really good Christian. But let me tell you, from all these years, because I'm just telling you, I've been in a long relationship with one dangalang for a long time. I know what that is like. A lot of people don't know what that's like. And then you got a lot of people around him, mostly men, who idolize him for being able to do that. And he gets a certain type of validation from that too. And attention and recognition. Because a lot of people respect it because they can't do that. But this preacher, Pastor Andy, for all these years, matter of fact, he got two churches, one in Raleigh and one in Durham. And they're big because, I mean, he's, mega ministry, big ministry, mega church. Well renowned, world renowned, respected everywhere. I'm reporting to you all. They told me not too long ago that Pastor Andy and his wife is getting a divorce. I said, do y'all know what happened? They said they heard that it was infidelity. Well, duh. The fuck? You're not going to sit here and make Tony Gaskins out of no God because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. According to T.I. the rapper, he says the only reason marriage lasts is because both parties decide to stay under any and all circumstances, not for love or commitment. They just stay, okay? But see, Tony Gaskin said the moment that he find out that his wife done slept with another man, so in Tony's case, when it comes to infidelity, he didn't say that he would love for his wife to leave him. That's not what he said. He said in the event that he find out that she slept with another man, she got to go. He said she going away from there. That's what he said. She going because he not putting up with that. That's what he said. He said now, well, he didn't say whether or not emotional relationship, emotional situation with a man is okay. He didn't say that. Oh, that was a deal breaker. But he said if he found, he put emphasis on sleep with. If you lay with another man, I'm done with you. Because then he went on and said, because the Bible supports, it's legal. According to scripture, he can get out of that relationship. That's what he said. So that means that he will be looking for a way out. That if she do one thing, why not forgive her though? Why not forgive her? Because she's human. You're going to throw everything away since you're such a Christian man. Because you're such a Christian man where you got the patience, you got the love, you got all the different the fruit of the spirit. You got all of that. Why not forgive her though? As a Christian. That's why I be saying, it just get on my nerves. No. Okay, so forgiveness is something that Christians do, right? Because their whole thing of becoming a Christian is because God forgave them. That's how you get the benefit of being the Christian. God forgiving you. So if your wife commits adultery and she tells you about it and she's repented and she's sorry about it and willing to do anything to get her face straight and to rebuild trust with you again. I mean, she's really willing to go through it, be monitored, be checking in and letting her phone be open and available, letting her husband know where she's going at all times for a certain period of time until that trust and respect is real built. Why not take her back, Tony? Since you such a Christian. Since you such a Christian. And then he said it is a double standard. He went on, because we getting ready to say it's a double standard, but he went on to say himself, it is a double standard. He said because women forgive men, but men are not going to forgive women. But he's not telling the truth because my daddy forgave my mama more than once. Some people view infidelity as the ultimate betrayal. Coming back from that, can you ever really trust them again? I think some people can. Good night, boo. She has been stained. No. Wow, you've been married to the same man 30 years. Ain't no your children was from your husband. Yeah, I've been married twice, but one of my children are not from my husband. No. Me and my first husband was together 23 years, and yes, all my children belong to that one husband. Yes. And then I got married again. I was married the second time for 7 years. Yeah. So I meant to say I was with one man for 23. And when we separated, yeah, I was 33, 34. But I'm saying, I'd only been with my husband was around me ever since I was like 11 years old. But he became my boyfriend, as a young teenager. But anyway, it was just me and him. I hadn't laid with anybody else, and the whole time. So I know what that's like being with one person. I know what it's like being with one person and not knowing what it is like to be with somebody else, because I'd never been with anybody else other than him. I know what that is like. Because you don't know shit. Now let's get into the next tier of this relationship. So if Tony Gaskins got with, happy Juneteenth, if Tony Gaskins got with his wife when they were 20, and he and her have been having relations since then, and it's just them two, I just got to go on a whole nother level. Y'all, if there are any children in here, please leave. This live is not for children, okay? It was okay for you to be in here the first part of the live, but not now. So if you got with your husband when you were 20 years old, Tony Gaston ain't even really Tony Gaston ain't even really had sex, really. He have, but not with a woman, because he got with his wife when they were young. He probably has a boring sex life. Guarantee it. Mm-hmm. Guarantee it. You know. I know what it's like being a Christian having sex with my husband. And a lot of religious people are sexually suppressed. They got their Bible in their bedroom. They can't even have fun. And anyway, it just becomes stale and stagnant. And it has a lot to do with sex and suppression and all that ugly stuff that Christian people do. They don't even enjoy sex. I know he's starving for a really good sexual experience. I guarantee it. I can look in his face and see it. Telling you. Y'all gonna see. Watch and see. Lord have mercy, when it happened, y'all come back and tell me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got with your wife when you were 20. Y'all don't even know what good sex is. 20 years old. A 20-year-old woman don't know what to do with a man. She don't know what to do. Guarantee it. Um, that's what religion does to people. It does that. I'm serious. Now this is a serious conversation. I want the children to leave. Seriously. Because it's two things in the world that's real good. And it's supposed to be good. Food and sex. Mm-hmm. Supposed to be good. Don't supposed to be mediocre. You know? I know what it's like performing sex, and there's nothing to it. It's just a performance of sex. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no passion to it. There ain't no strong desire in it. And people say, well, sex is for procreating. No, the fuck it ain't. That's what narcissists say. What? There's so much more to it than that. That man is starving for passion. He do everything according to the law. This is what the Bible said. This is what I do. Tony Gaskins, you are dead. And he is afraid of his own self. And somebody said, sure, you just projecting that onto him. I'm not. Because Shirley's not dead. I know what good sex is, passionate sex. I know what all that is. I know how to please. He don't know. He got with her when he was 20 years old. He's the one that's underdeveloped, not nobody like me. I was married at 19 to a woman 11 years older. And now some women say, All sex is not created equal. I just want y'all to know that. You know, you really can't hardly get a conversation like this nowhere because people don't want to keep it funky. They scared. That's one of the biggest things that I learned about, when I think back on my religious days. Sex was performative. And we created those children, and I love my children, but there was no passion. Passion is important, Tony Gaskins. You better get your life. And y'all, Tony Gaskin people that come over here that's listening to my live, I meant what I say. Just watch him. And how do y'all know he ain't already heard the live? How do y'all know? And this is the thing. This is the thing about the passion and the performance and the romance and the love and And they say, well, Cheryl, passion is not real love. But yeah, right. It's not. But I would never in my life ever again have love without passion. Mm-mm. Never. That's just like eating food with no seasoning. No, it is important. Passion and chemistry and all of those things are important. Don't let nobody talk you out of whether or not you have that wonderful, passionate energy for somebody, and you say, well, this man got a good job, or this woman, she's college educated. Who the fuck cares? I meant, how can you be passionate if you're not in love? Most of the time, with this type of passion that I'm talking about, you might not be in love because you don't know the person like that in order to be in the love. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just a really strong passion and connection and chemistry. All three. You can love a man. You say, I love this person because he's a good man. He was raised right. He comes from a good family. He opens the car door for me. He's patient with me. He'll help me. But yeah, though. But do you have passion for this person? Is there chemistry? You're going to be with somebody in a relationship who holds the door for you, who spends money on you, but he going to be in one room and you going to be in the other because it ain't no passion. Then in that case, just stay single. Because why would you want to be in a marriage with your friend or in a marriage with your roommate? Why would you want to do that? You would just stay single. And I would go on and say to certain people, if you don't have that same, Leon said, sure, that's real talk. If you don't have this type of chemistry, power, love, and all of this stuff, if you don't have that, don't get married because it will not last. And I told y'all what I see in Tony Gaskins, but I ain't even really seen his wife talk. I don't have to see that. People do a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? People deny it and say, oh, that, we got a wonderful marriage. We just went to Cancun. We had sex when we were there. Okay. Okay, but what happened? I mean, did you just perform? Was it like in and out? Like, what happened? If that man wasn't passionate with you after 20 years, he ain't love you or you ain't love him, my opinion. Girl, might be girl. Who know? These people get in these relationships and these marriages, Josie, and you be married to a man for 40 years and you ain't never had no fucking passion with that man. Never. People do it all the time. And then they'd be the first ones to tell you to get married because their ass don't even know what real passion ever was. Passion and chemistry and connection. It is so spiritual. People say, sure, you being like, if Tony Gaskins heard me talk, he would say, oh, you so carnal. You're so worldly. You know what I'm saying? Because God ain't in it. No, God is in telling the truth. God is in you telling the truth about what you really feel and what you are really experiencing. That's what God is in. And then people get in these marriages and go to praying and ask God to fix it. Fix what? You the one chose to be in a relationship with no damn chemistry, no passion, no connection. It sounds like Tony is not into her or she is not into him. I don't know which way it is, girl. I don't know. But that man looked thirsty to me. Not thirsty in the sense of, I just want to get it right. Come on, Cheryl, tell the truth. Not thirsty in the sense of he thirsty for women out here. Not thirsty like that. I'm about to call him a nigga. But that dude is thirsty for passion. He thirsty for passion. And I want him to have it. And anybody else. It's important. It's important. It's important. Yeah. Yeah. What y'all think? Come on, Cheryl, tell the truth. Okay. I'm telling you, a lot of people ain't gonna come online and talk like this about what's going on in these damn marriages. And I'm saying, please don't get caught up in one. And that's what I see when I see Tony Gaskins. And now, I think, I think about waking up one day and going to the internet and, and the headlines is him and his wife is getting a divorce. Because of, we're not going to blame it on him. We're going to put it on her because of infidelity. She wants to exit the relationship because, he dry. It's full. And there he go wondering, like, what happened? Ain't no passion. All the stuff that man doing, that man too busy to be passionate with that woman. You got to watch a man who always working, who always doing shit, who's always busy. Why is he that busy? Why? I had a husband who was super busy like that, busy all the time. He said to me, I'm working my ass off for this family. I don't believe surprised if that happened. I don't believe you'd be surprised if that happened. Girl, don't be surprised, girl. People were so, when it come to me and other relationships that I've seen, in my lifetime. But when it come to me and my ex-husband, girl, when I tell you people were surprised, girl, people were hurt. People cried. People cried. Drew Moss said, sure, I'll never be too busy for you. That man was too busy. People cried. When me and my husband broke up, my first husband. They said, where did that come from? What's up, Tanya Boo? They said, where did that come from? I can't believe that happened. We were performing marriage. We were raising children. Him and his wife thirsty for love and chemistry. I believe it. Cheryl, can I have a... Shut up, Drew Moss. Thursday, yes. The conversation, like, when do he come online and talk about him and his wife just had a really wonderful vacay? And then when he talk about her, the feeling and the passion is so intense that we feel it too. I've had other people talk about lovers and husbands so strong that we that were listening felt the same energy as the person telling the story, because it's all energy. His energy tell me that that relationship is dead. You can say what you want. You can say what you want. But like, for instance, when Michelle Obama spoke the other day, it released a certain type of energy. They were not just words. The energy from her speech ran chills down your spine. That's energy. So what she said about Barack, she meant it. It was real and it was true. But when Tony Gaskin talk about his wife, it is performative, it is legalistic, it is duty, it is marriage, it is what the Bible said. There's no chemistry, there's no passion, there's no connection. I don't feel it, I don't see it. It's not on his face, it's nowhere around, it's not there. Not there. Not there. Yeah, Michelle Obama had me crying. Girl, the way that woman talked about her husband, you know, I feel like this a lot of times. When people are super religious, it really, y'all just don't understand how that makes you, it kills you on the inside. It just kills you. It takes away all of the good stuff that you're supposed to have and experience as a human being. And the only time they experience shit like that is when they get to creeping. Creeping. But don't creep it. Live your life out loud. But that's enough of that. She gave Barack all of his flowers. Oh, honey, I know they made love when they got home. Those kind of words. My God. That man. Woo. Hey, what's up, Shelly? Those words. Honey, I know they had a good time when they got home. I know they did. And they were not performative either. Those words were true to that woman. It was no performance. To be in a relationship and that thing not be everything. Benny White told my girl, I know they did, honey. I know it. Because, you know, it's something about when you speak those kinds of words to a man that do something to his manhood. You got to know about men. You know what I'm saying? They like that. But the thing about it, though, is the words that she spoke to him were true. Tanya, you didn't watch it, girl. Girl, I had a client today, girl. She caught the chills from me telling her about it. She said, woo, sure, girl, I got to watch that. I said, girl, go watch it, girl. Ooh. Mm. Make me shake my head, honey. Make me shake my head. I ain't never in my life. Shelly, you ain't watched it either. Girl, if y'all don't go watch it, girl. I can only, honey, I can only imagine what them people felt out there. What you watching, bruh? You always watching some damn animals. You sleep. The words were deep. This is so damn good. I don't need no food tomorrow. I done overate today. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs, honey. Honey, you don't come to this internet, honey. Like he always say, the internet is brutal. The internet is brutal. Girl, he'll probably call me a witch and a Jezebel. I ain't lying. Call me a witch, Jezebel, and Medusa. we some of we some of us never experienced true love like Michelle Obama. Oh yeah. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know. I know something about passion, chemistry, and connection. But I don't know nothing about. But I think Happy Juneteenth. I literally think that Michelle got both. I think she got the passion. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, y'all need to go see it, y'all. Oh my God, bless yourself with it. I thought I was off tomorrow, y'all, but one of my clients texted me tonight. One of my super fantastic clients. All of them are super fantastic. But she real, real super fantastic. She want her hair done tomorrow. I just love y'all and I love my black people real bad. My aunties was over there. I was at my auntie's house and I was going live, but girl, it was a lot. It was a lot going on over there, and I couldn't bring it to the YouTube. I couldn't bring it to the YouTube. I couldn't do it. Okay, y'all would have been too bad in our business over there, and I just couldn't do it. But I was over to my auntie's house today, and they in their damn 60s. And it was my Aunt Cheryl, my Aunt Sheila, and this woman that their friend was like friend of the family. They call her Little Brenda. And she reminds me of my Aunt Brenda. And so they're in their late 60s, close to 70. I think Little Brenda is already 70. And baby, they blessed my damn socks off real bad because they were just questioning the Bible. And they were talking about the Bible and the editing, and they were talking about the Caucasus Mountain, and they were talking about the origin of the European, and they were talking about the Moors. They were talking about some good shit. And it did my heart good because I didn't have to bring up those conversations. They were talking about it. And I'm like, it just made my heart feel good because my mama's gone. And which she's older than her sisters. And she didn't talk about any of those things because she didn't know those things. You know? And I deal with a lot of black women in my life that still don't know because right now we are unlearning and relearning a lot of shit for the first time as black people. It's a new day and a new time, baby. I swear. And I love every bit of I love where I am in my life right now. Love it. I love to see my aunts that damn age. And they're rethinking and relearning and unlearning everything. They are proud. Their eyes are being opened. I ain't have to tell them shit, but I think they do watch my channel. Um, there was a young lady over to my aunt's house, which is my cousin's fiance, and she told me after I've been there for hours. I mean, she was observing. She was observing me. But I had been there for hours. And we got to chatting in the kitchen. And then finally she said, maybe about 30 minutes before I said I was leaving, she said, you don't know, but I watch you on YouTube. And I was like, but I've been here at my aunt's house, like being myself, right? So then she said, oh my God, you act the same way. Like, like I'm telling her, like, this is me. This is not a performance at all. Well, and she is, how old was she say she was? She was 49. And she is awakened too. Boy, I tell you, it's something going on. When I go over to my aunt's house and they talking like that, did my heart some good, baby. Black people are loving on black people. I think, you know what? I ain't never seen black people love on each other so good. I can't even be mad right now. I told my aunt, I said, look, I don't want to hear nothing about no black person going to jail. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear nothing about it. We were talking about Ibrahim Traore. My aunt said, girl, don't you say nothing about my damn man. I said, hold on for a minute. All right, let's see. My aunt said, don't say nothing about my man. I said, Aunt Sheila. She said, girl, Ibrahim Traore. She said, that's my damn man, Cheryl. I said, girl, no, he ain't, cause he my man. What you talking about? He 37 years old. He ain't scared of shit. I told Sheila, I said, Sheila, girl, my aunt. I said, girl, I believe he got the spirit of the ancestors inside him. I believe they came back alive in him. She said, girl. I said, girl, he done got two other countries in Africa to join his country. And then they kicked okay, we're going to say it like this. They kicked everybody out that's not black. Get out. They're mining their own. Why do we love him? I'm telling you. They're mining. They're mining their own gold mines. They're doing their own shit. They're paving their own roads. They're building their own buildings. They're just doing their own shit. Africa has been exploited forever. We're tired. We're tired. Leave black people alone. You understand? So we're tired. So Ibrahim Traore is over there in Africa. He's 37. I'm 55. He's 37 years old. He's young as shit. He's powerful as shit. And he, I don't know if they're still accepting African American people from the United States to come over there. I don't know right now. Because he got so many people trying to kill him. I don't know. My grandma told me if it is a divorce, y'all was never in love. Y'all was in lust at the moment. I don't know about that, but seems kind of true. Well, people fall out of love. All love. I don't think love necessarily has to last forever. I think, some marriages end. I know that they told us marriages last forever, but you can't own people. You're not supposed to own people. I know that's tough, but you're not supposed to own people. And when the love has, changed, and there's no passion, no chemistry, no connection, you can still care for the person and even love the person. But if you're not in the love, you might want to leave. But yeah, Ibrahim Traore, spectacular. Y'all need to look him up too. Because they can't do nothing with him. They don't try to kill him so many times. We living in a very powerful time, y'all. Very powerful. You don't own people. You don't own people. What y'all think about that? You don't own people. Mm-mm. Um, we got people who unalive people because they don't want to be with you no more. Like, what? I've never in my life thought about, wanted to, never. If I keep telling y'all this is how I be, but I'm about to get triggered. If you want to go, get the fuck on. Respectfully. See what I'm saying? Because Shirley's not going to beg you. Not begging you. You know what I mean? Because for what reason? And I don't want to be begged. Don't beg me. That's a turnoff. Don't beg me. Just go about your business. And, all this unaliving people, or they say they're going to leave you. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That right there takes energy from my soul. Like, for real. Y'all, I know I'm running y'all my mouth. Y'all got to go. Y'all could go, child. But anyway. If you leave me, I'm going to kill you. What? There is no place in my mind or in my soul where I understand that at all. If you leave me, it sounds like to me, it's just what a person's saying. The person is saying, like, I can't make it without you. Why? What? You can't make it without another human being. I feel like when I'm done, I'm done. I don't want your advice. I don't believe a word you say. We divorced because we didn't talk it out. So why you Girl, that's what I'm talking about. Like, what? Like, what? I saw this man on Facebook, girl. Honey, he killed that lady so bad. And they said women in Atlanta are dying at a crazy rate in Atlanta. Women in Atlanta are dying. The men in Atlanta are mentally ill and emotionally disturbed. The men in Atlanta don't know what to do with their emotions. And the only emotion they can handle is anger. In the hell? What? Yeah. Yeah. I know men in Atlanta love men. I know it's a lot of LBGT.
It's a homosexual city.
I, I
Some
un,
parts of the city is homosexual.
so, but I understand that there's a lot of gay men in Atlanta, same gender loving. That's how I like to say same gender loving, because y'all know I support the LGBTQ community. All right, but what I'm saying is, why y'all killing women? And this is happening in domestic relationship. Like, hmm? But this is just how I feel. They know that when they kill women, They're going to prison with men. So is that what they want? Is that what they want? Do they want to just be in prison with men? Well, go rob a bank, but don't kill the woman. Because if that's what you want to do, get locked up so you will have a legal reason to sleep with other men and not be judged for it, then just go rob a bank. Or just get some courage to be yourself. Be your damn self. Why you bring women into it? Why bring women into it? I don't understand that. Um Alexander says, sure, maybe that's what it is. Because I literally, like, on a deeper level, you know how, you know, people think of something, on the surface, but then when you go further down in the deeper parts, like, why did you do this? Do you hate women? And why do you hate women? Why do you hate women? Do you hate your mom? What did your mother do to you? Then you're going to take it out on women. Then you're going to jail. You're going to be in there with other men. You know, a lot of men sleep with men in prison. But they say it's all right because you're in prison. So you need a legal reason to lay up with men? This is crazy. And for that reason, they're teaching all over the place for women to de-center men. To take them out of your mind and pretty much stop them from being the center of your world, and also be very careful and consider not dealing with them at all. Because now, not just in Atlanta, y'all look at the statistics. A black woman being unalived by a black man is up there with cancer, the death by cancer, diabetes, and all the heart attacks, the things that kill black women. Being in a domestic relationship with a black man is a threat to your overall life, your existence in the earth. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Killing a woman. I just don't. It just does not make sense to me that you take a gun. I saw a Facebook Live where this man ran her to her door, her apartment door, with a gun. And she said, no, we're going to call him John. No, John, no, John. Pow, 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 pow. Shot about 8 times. Right there at her door. 3 children was right there inside her house. I said, God. That same man have laid up with that girl day and night and day, that same man. I've had 4 male cousins who've been to prison and they all gay today. Oh, wow. Really? Well, I got brothers who have been to prison and none of them are gay. I don't think going to prison make you gay, but I think if that's what you are into, then that's where they act it out. That's where they indulge. And then I think sometimes when they come home, they still do that. Yeah, these young women, they got to be careful because it's rough out here. It's rough out here. You got to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention. It's so sad. And I could not wait to get my name back and get that shit behind me. He said, oh, you changed your name back. I said, yes, we divorced. I want my name and my new husband name, but not yours if I'm well, girl, I still got my name. I'm gonna keep mine. The men are crazy these days. I'm talking about, yeah. Anytime you got all these damn content creators, all these people talking on social media about decentering men, just take men out of your mind. Don't indulge. Don't, and that's fucked up, you know. But then again, it's not, because they said what's going on now is that the matriarchy, because it used to be women were in charge of everything first, and then the patriarchy took over the women. And now we live in a patriarchal world where men are in charge. You know, even our Bible says so, right? And the Quran says so. But it's going back to what it used to be, women in charge. And said men were never supposed to lead to begin with. I believe it too. My life, my life experience, you know, I believe that. I believe that men were never supposed to lead. You still got your ex name? Yeah, girl, you know I wasn't born Grabowski. I wasn't born Grabowski. Yeah, I like the name. The name itself, I like the name. It fits me. I like it, and I'm not gonna change it. I don't ever plan on getting married again. I'm not gonna go back to my maiden name. I know that I probably will never get married again. My life purpose is to encourage, to enlighten, and to empower women, you know. And I do believe that we're going to more toward a matriarchal world. You know, there are women presidents in other countries. And when you look at those countries and how their countries are doing well, you know, because I literally genuinely believe that men were never supposed to lead. They're supposed to be doing what, because we're smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like Barack Obama couldn't have done what he did without Michelle. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a patriarchal world. Most of the time, we're giving men our ideas and we're giving men our power. We give it to them and we let them take the credit. But why? Why are we giving men our power? Why? Just keep your power to yourself. Oh, no. No, I don't see myself as anybody's wife. I believe men and women are pushing away from each other. They are. Because we live in, like I just said, we live in a patriarchal world. I'm not getting ready to let no man lead me. I'm not getting ready to do it. For what? I'm not giving you my power. Not letting you take the credit for it either. None of it. Not giving it to you. You have to stand on your own merit. If y'all ever see me with a man by my side, he is fucking spectacular. If you ever see it, you can believe that. No, ma'am. All these life lessons I've had. Flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone. All these life lessons, because you're more wise now, but you were a wife before. Yes, I was. In an imperfect world, what is your idea of spectacular personal autonomy? not needing to merge with anybody, not needing for somebody to make you complete, not needing somebody to love you, you love yourself, not needing someone to validate you, you validate yourself, not needing somebody to bring their energy to you because you create the most beautiful energy within yourself. Love you, love yourself, be with yourself, and have a good time in this world. That's what I did today. I left work. I went over to my auntie's house. I hung out with them. I spread. Look, I did exactly what I wanted to today. I didn't wait on anybody. I didn't include anybody. I was invited. I went. I had a good time. I'm gonna do the same shit tomorrow and do the same thing. And listen, I talked to, because I rode an Uber today. So listen, I talked to, so who fixes your car? A man? Don't act like they ain't women mechanics. Every fucking time I turn around, I see a woman driving a dump truck and one of the big rigs. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. And I promise to God, I guarantee you I can find a female mechanic. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. In the 2026, y'all gonna see a whole lot more women in roles that you've never seen them in, because we're decentering men. We're decentering them. So we feel good about doing, like nobody pays my goddamn mortgage. I pay it myself. Nobody pays anything for me. I take care of everything. No, God is definitely not like them. How are we going to decenter men if we believe that God is a man? God was a woman first. Yeah, okay, sure, they playing. Yes. Well, why are you mad? Because I said I pay my own bills.
I always say,
Somebody said,
yeah,
please don't.
we know.
Who is
Not
that in this
telling
damn
you.
chat? Who is that in this damn chat? About please don't get her started on God. That is funny. Well, do you think you're giving him your power by holding on to his name? No, I don't. No, I don't. Just asking, not trying to. I don't feel like you being funny or nothing. But you said we can express our thoughts here. Yes, you can. And I love to support your channel. Thank you, Josie. No, I don't, because it's mine. Because when he as a white man is called Grabowski, that's him, Kirk Grabowski. But Cheryl Grabowski, and listen, I created this channel while my name was Grabowski because I gave a certain type of energy, and also I cannot go back to being Cheryl Ruffin. That is my maiden name. Cheryl, like David Ruffin, Ruffin. I can't go back to being that because God knows, girl, I want to do the F bomb right there. I am not her. She is not me. Oh my God. You not know I have people walk up to me in my real life that knew me from those days and say, oh my God, you are so different. This Grabowski that y'all know is an evolution. This has not always been me. Do y'all see how forward, how bold, how energetic, how confident I am? This is a work. I've done work on myself. Tremendous work. Like I used to do it, right? I used to do social media. Girl, I was full of anxiety. My armpits would be soaking wet. My underwear would be wet. Like my body would be going through so much because it took so much. But girl, honey, baby, I can go live any day, anytime. I don't have to have a topic. I just turn this light on, hit live, let's run it down. It makes no sense. Sometimes people ask me, Cheryl, did you do a PowerPoint on what you talked about today? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, I didn't. No, I'm not playing. You're trying to put yourself in the position of being both woman and man, which is not possible. Just saying, oh, I pay my mortgage. That is a fact. I pay all my bills alone. That is a fact. I make my own decisions about where I'm going, who I spend time with, how long I'm going to be there, and that is a fact. I decide what I put on my body, and that is a fact. My name is Cheryl Grabowski. I own my own autonomy. I pay the cost in my life to be the boss of my life. I pay that cost. I pay it willingly. It is my responsibility to take care of me all the way through to the bone. I have no problems with it. I love it. That is my job. So you want to call it playing like a man, call it whatever you like. But this is my life and I love it this way. And if I don't do it, who the fuck is going to do it? And when I allow somebody else to do it, then I have to consider what they want. And I don't want to do that anymore. I've had 2 husbands. I've raised 4 children, a niece and a nephew. I'm done. It is time for me to love me. That is called being an adult. That's right. Marriage takes a lot of commitment and sacrifice. I'm done with sacrifice. No more sacrificing. The only person I sacrifice for is me. Remnant, confident. Why you block me? I did not block you. What are you talking about? Men and women pay their bills. That's nothing significant. You asked me. You're trying to say that I'm trying to be a man. I'm saying, huh? What you mean? No, I'm saying that's what I'm answering your statement. What you talking about? Respectfully, lots of women hate for a man to have that attitude. What attitude? Anyway, I don't feel like being bothered. I mean, I had a daddy. I got brothers. I've had 2 husbands. I've had lovers and friends that were men. I know men. I know men. That's all I'm saying. If I met, okay, say Josie, say for instance, if I met a man who was independent, right? That he had his own house and job and car and everything. He had his own shit. He was confident in himself. He don't need to talk to me every day. He don't need to check on me every day. I don't need to call and check on him every day. He kept it real with me, real and funky with me. I keep it real and funky with him. He does not feel entitled to me or anything that I got. And I don't feel entitled to him or anything that he has. And we share time with each other, and we are considerate of one another, and we like loving each other and reciprocating energy. Now that is what I would love. Anything else, it's a no-go. Sure, your name don't define you. That Grabowski or Johnson or Brown has nothing to do with who you are. But you're right. Keep his name if you like it. It's your life. I'm just curious. Yeah, well, the Grabowski is the channel. So I like it. My channel is me. It's my work. It's my creation. It's my energy. It's my thoughts. It's me. I love my channel, and that's what I call it. So I don't want to change the name. So basically, you're saying you're done with us men if that's what I'm understanding. I just told you what I meant. I just told you. I told you who will be able to spend time with me. I just told you. I just told you I'm done with sacrificing. I'm done with shrinking myself. I'm done with that. I'm done with trying to fit in too. I'm done with that too. I'm done with it all. I'm done. I've done all of that. I've learned all those lessons. I've done all of that. That's what I'm saying. Hello. Do you understand that? I'm telling you who will be able to share space with me. What type of person? That's what I'm telling you. Well, I know your eyebrows on. uh, I use a reddish brown pencil, and I do like the reddish brown. It's cute. So I'm just telling you who will be able to share space with me, who I would be interested in, not who's interested in me. That's the difference. Not who's interested in me, but who I'm interested in. You know, I fit a lot of people's bill. I always have, though. That's just been my story. I'm always wifey. Somebody always want to wife me. Always. But it is who I choose. I will be doing the choosing. Nobody chooses me. I will be doing the choosing. I'm not sitting around waiting to be chose. You're not choosing me anyway. I do the choosing. What do y'all think about that? I do the choosing. In decensoring men, you got to make sure that you're doing the choosing. So, and I know I cannot be the only woman on social media who's holding this space. I know I can't be. But this is a new day and a new time. I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening. Kisses and hugs. Thank you, Josie, for being here and everybody that's participating in this live, because I had a ball with y'all. I really did. And so tomorrow, I hope we can get together and spend some time together. Well, you won't have a problem finding a independent man. You just described. It's too bad we can't meet because I'm the man. Not to say that I'm not interested, but I am independent. Okay. Um, what's up, Lamel? I get to decide. Women choose, not waiting to be chose. Well, I tell you, the damn patriarchy did a number on us. Did a number on us. Flipped and bounced everything and messed everything up. Messed everything up. Messed it up. Oh no. No. Facebook is crazy. Don't know. I'm not putting no pen in. My sister thought before she passed that white people was the evil. What you think? I never agreed with her, and she got mad. Um, it's like a twofold question. Do I believe that all white people are evil? Um, no. But do I believe that a whole bunch of white people are evil? Yes. Because white people, and so y'all, I don't know if you were here, Josie, but I was on a live the other day and I called my ex-husband. And he didn't know I was going to call him, but I did let him know that I was on live. And I said, can I ask you a question? And he says, yes. And I said, were you taught to hate black people when you were a child? And he said, yes. And I said, did most of the white people that you were around when you were a child, were they taught to hate blacks? He said, yes. So by saying that, they are evil if they are taught to hate black people. What's up, Randy, in the building? How you doing? Good conversation. Make conversation. Maybe next time we'll have more. Have a great evening. You too, Max Powell. So yeah, that's what I believe. A lot of them are because they are taught to hate black people. And it's hard to give all of them the benefit of the doubt because you don't know who's who. You're doing great. Me too. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. I'm looking at the subscribers. Well, that's why all marriage ain't work. He had that in his heart. Laughed my ass off. Okay, honey. Y'all marriage ain't work. He had that in his heart. Laughed my ass off. Um, yeah. We're cordial though. We're not enemies. We're not enemies, but and now he has two mixed grandkids. So I don't think he hates black people. Um yeah, I don't think he hates black people. But I knew that he was taught his father was the sheriff of their town, and he was racist and hated blacks. I knew that. He told me that when we first started dating. I mean, my mama didn't hate white people, but she did not trust them. And for that reason, she and my grandma did not come to my wedding. And they told me they couldn't come. They said, Cheryl, no. So they didn't come. People have strong emotions. I mean, because of our history and what we've gone through, African Americans, especially here in the United States, what we've gone through, I mean, anybody should be able to say, I see why black people feel the way that they do. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. Mama said I can't come to that wedding. Grandma said I can't come either. I said, dang. That shit hurt my feelings. But I understood. But I really understand now. Um, yeah. But my aunties were there. If they were not in support, they didn't let me know it. They probably had their what do you call it? They probably had their doubts about it, but they supported me anyhow, you know. And then his relatives said I look like Gladys Knight. They said, "Oh, you look just like Gladys Knight," and I said, "Oh, well, but I don't. I don't look like." But anyway, y'all gonna talk y'all damn head off. Kisses and hugs. What time is it? 10:49. Kisses and hugs. Ooh, honey, we can't wait to take this wig off, baby. Ooh. Kisses and hugs. We're gonna find us some Juneteenth stuff to do tomorrow. Love on some blacks. Bye, guys. Yes, me too, Luke. Well, today was like the weekend for me. Today was like the weekend. Today felt like Saturday. And yesterday felt like Friday.